the joyous feast. This is a beautiful feast as we come to the end of the joyous 40 days of Holy Pascha. Today, of course, is also the 40th day of His Eminence Archbishop Paul. And so it's a day filled with joy, but still with some sadness as we continue to mourn the archpastor of this diocese. There's an interesting line in the epistle today, and that is the men, the angels, asked the apostles, as they saw the Lord ascending to heaven, they were looking at the Lord ascending to heaven, and they asked the apostles, "Why are you standing around?" In my mind, I like to think, well, that's a natural question, because the Lord had given them that great commission, that great commandment to go out and baptize, to make disciples of all the nations. And yet they were still enthralled, they were still overwhelmed, and they were kind of standing around and not really getting to their work. I think that Archbishop Paul might say the same thing. You all knew him and loved him. He was a dedicated bishop, pastor. He loved Christ, and he loved the church, and he understood the purpose of the church, which is, as the Lord commanded us, to go out to make disciples of all the nations and to baptize in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. His Eminence understood that very well. And so instead of having us continue to mourn, instead of us putting attention on him, he would certainly want us to be out about our business, to be out proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ, in whichever way we do that in our lives. Out in the workplace, the schools, and of course in parishes, in the diocese. That work is first and foremost, more important than any one person. And His Eminence understood that well. And so we continue to mourn his loss, but we take lessons from him, the primary lesson being, let's get about our work. Let's proclaim the gospel in a way that he did, which was tirelessly, without hesitation.